They've been dominant here for so long. It's a shock whenever they lose at home.
Like nobody's playing defense.
Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Nobody's rebounding.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, Channing Frye has always been a great perimeter shooter, but where he's really improved is with his inside game. Teams like to switch guards on him, but when they do, he can now finish inside over that smaller player. That's what makes him a versatile offensive threat.
None of my subs just went
Bellinelli,
through.
he's
Cool.
checked in for Mono Ginobili. Orlando making some changes. And here is Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Diaw, the screen. Now, here's Joseph.
He's not doing anything.
Tight defense on him.
Like, I'm holding right.
Will not
and he's
go.
standing
This
there.
is off the front iron. And you talk about teams going small on a stretch, big man like Frye. What's the advantage?
Well, the defense then can switch on the pick and pop and deny him easy looks. That's the first advantage. But, you know, his ability to take a smaller
Literally
side
no.
means you have to guard him with the big
No
player.
rebound.
So just pick his poison.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bynum comes in for Boris Diaw. And Parker subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Parker. .146 left to play in the first. Kicks to Bellinelli. Tries to snap the cold streak. Cannot hit. Nice D from Crawford.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his
I don't
range
know what
right there.
position he is.
Here's Lamb. The Magic again can't hit. Spurs trail by 12. .115 left in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Splitter. Feeds to Bellinelli. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum.
Magic's offensive struggles last year were numerous, but a big part of it was that they just didn't get to the line often enough.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And for the Magic not getting to the foul line, that's a two-headed coin, if you will. One side of it is not attacking the basket, but the other side of it is lacking the experience and craftiness to draw fouls.
Rarely crashes the board.
And the Spurs with some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. And it's Leonard in for Bellinelli. Orlando also making some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Andrew Nicholson. And Gordon subbed in for Maurice Harkness.
Why did you just run away
Back
from
up
it
the points
like that?
about the Magic and the fouls you guys were talking about.
Take the
They
ball.
were dead last in the NBA in fouls drawn per game score.
Well, you look at the best teams in the league, they can feast on opponents at the line. So this is an area where the Magic could definitely improve this year.
Now here's
No,
Bynum.
damn it.
He's had some playing time,
That's all I
but no
wanted.
scoring yet from him.
I'll tell you what,
Sure how to
post
do
play
it.
has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect it a little bit.
Duncan with the screen for Parker. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic up 8. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
On the court for Orlando, Payton is out there with Jordan Crawford. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Gordon. And it's Harris in the power forward. Jordan Crawford drives in. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Crawford's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Magic. Duncan with the screen on Payton. Mills passes to Duncan. Duncan left side. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Duncan's got 6 points.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Here's Payton.
No.
And they'll
But
keep
nobody's
possession.
there. It's a rebound.
Spurs trail by 8. Up top, Mills. Covered by Payton. Leonard kicks to Mills. Bynum with a screen on Payton. Mills dishes
Now where
to
that pass
Leonard.
was supposed to go.
The pass to Mills. He trains it as the shot clock ticks
Now
down.
where that pass was supposed to go.
Magic leading by 6. They set the screen. Payton outside. He feeds it to Crawford. Off target from outside. And San Antonio shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Leonard on the wing. All sorts of time. And he connects with the jumper.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
What?
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
What are you jumping for?
Crawford outside. To the left wing. Payton drives in.
Oh my God. You haven't missed an and one yet.
To the line for one more.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve. Well, the bottom third of the East usually gets pummeled by the West, and last year the Magic were definitely part of that group.
Here's Mills.
This shot's really slow.
Here's Bynum. The second chance effort. No luck. Magic leading by 6. Payton outside. In the corner, it's Crawford. From deep. And Andrew Bynum pulls it down. Bynum's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
As you said, it's hard enough playing the West as a low-end East team. And the Magic felt that last year. 6 total wins for them against the West.
Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper under him when he takes off.
It doesn't matter much, though, Kevin, because he's such a big man. I mean, if he gets positioned, forget about it.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And guys, there was a clear case of the haves and have-nots last year in the East, and the Magic were part, unfortunately, of the have-nots.
And most of that is due to the fact that they're relatively young. They're trying to rebuild a team that can compete in the playoffs. So they're on that journey, and when you're talented but young, it takes a little while.
So So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Beasley comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills.
Yo,
Orlando
swear, if you don't
making some
box him
changes.
out, yo, we're not going to win.
Vucevic checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Fry comes in for Harris. And Harkless is subbed in for Gordon.
Oops.
Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
It's really not hard to box out. Like, we're already sagging off everybody.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Crash board.
Payton passes to Crawford. Green with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
To the middle.
No.
Parker kicks to Diallo. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right
Why are
there.
you
He
running all
usually
over
feasts
the
on
place?
those wide open opportunities.
Crawford, no luck.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Parker dishes to Beasley. The three. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Parker.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Harkless. Once again off the mark, Orlando. There's Green with the three. And Harkless pulls it down. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Payton passes to Fry.
Yeah.
Kicks it out to
You
Crawford.
understand what box out is. He's got to have like 10 rebounds.
Payton
already.
against Parker. Payton dishes to Fry. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. They need this one.
Ooh.
Some solid D here from Bynum. San Antonio's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Wow, it made him step back all the way.
Tony could well be the best point guard penetrator in the game. He's great at finding the seam and getting the ball up and off glass before the shot blocker can recover. And once the ball hits the glass and comes off, it's a no-touch zone for the defender.
Vucevic is screen on Parker with the steal. Parker with it. Now Payton defending. And the wide open shot from Green.
Oh,
And that one
he's
goes
so
long.
bad.
And Parker with the quickness to win that race to the rim, and then his great touch, able to use English or just a spin on the ball to drop it in. Even when the defense gets there early, it seems like Parker's able to use that too.
And that's an intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Leonard, he's checked in
Not what I
for San
wanted.
Antonio. Fournier's checked in for Orlando.
None of that was what I wanted. I forget how to do all my moves, yo.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And for Parker now coming into his 30s, the question, how will his game, so based on speed, Clark, and elusiveness, how will it age?
Well, you know, I think that's a fair question. His game is not as much as as it is those attributes of speed and quickness and elusiveness. I think the elusiveness can hang around for a while. The speed will go. But the fact he's improved as a jump shooter, I think will continue to allow him to be pretty good at getting to the rim.
Can I remember how to do this
Kicks the
move?
Bynum.
Oops.